Are the Lakers running out of time to secure a much-needed center? With options dwindling and a key player opting to head back to Europe, LA's pursuit of a defensive anchor is heating up. Speculation is swirling around potential targets, but will they find the right fit before the deadline? Stay tuned as we dive into the latest developments and what it means for our beloved team. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button to stay in the loop with all things Lakers. The clock is ticking, Lakers Nation. As the team scrambles for a solid center, recent departures have left us with more questions than answers. With potential candidates on the table, will LA make the bold moves necessary to bolster their roster? Join me as we break down who could step into the purple and gold and what impact they might have. Make sure to subscribe and hit that like button to keep up with every twist and turn in this thrilling chase. Lakers fans, it's time to talk crucial roster moves as the team navigates a tricky market for centers. With rumors swirling and a growing urgency, the front office faces tough decisions that could shape our playoff hopes. Who will emerge as the new big man for LA? The Lakers are in a bit of a bind as their search for a center has hit a snag. With Daniel Theis opting to return to Europe, the options are dwindling, and now the focus seems to be shifting towards players like Mo Bamba, Larry Nance Jr., and Kelly Olynyk. It's clear that the Lakers need a defensive-minded center, especially after that canceled trade with Mark Williams. According to Jovan Buha from The Athletic, the team is actively looking to make moves, but first, they need to create some roster space. This could mean cutting ties with a couple of players, and the names being thrown around include Christian Wood, Cam Reddish, Shake Milton, and Markieff F. Morris. Personally, I think Christian Wood should be the first on that chopping block, and if they need a second cut, any of the others could fit the bill. But here's the kicker. The market for centers is pretty dry right now. Theis's decision leaves the Lakers scrambling, and with the deadline for buyouts approaching on March 1st, they have a tight window to work with. Buha mentioned that converting Christian Koloko or Trey Jemison from two-way contracts could be a viable option. I'm leaning towards Koloko. His ability to protect the rim and be a lob threat is something this team could desperately use. So what's the path forward here? Honestly, I'm torn. Do they go for a veteran presence or invest in younger talent? I believe they have to make a move soon. And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Are the Lakers on the verge of a game-changing move? With their search for a center heating up, the clock is ticking and options are dwindling. As rumors swirl and decisions loom, can LA secure the defensive powerhouse they so desperately need? You won't want to miss this critical update on the roster shakeup that could redefine their playoff run. Be sure to subscribe and hit like for the latest insights on all things Lakers. Could we see a shocking departure in LA? The Lakers are actively reshaping their roster, eyeing potential trades and free agent signings to bolster their front court. With whispers of key players being on the chopping block, what does this mean for the team's future? Dive into this breaking news that could alter the dynamics of our beloved franchise. Don't forget to subscribe and like to stay in the loop with every twist and turn the Lakers take. What if I told you the Lakers are running out of time to secure a vital piece for their championship aspirations? With the trade deadline approaching and limited options in the center market, the stakes have never been higher. Who will find their way into the purple and gold, and who might be packing their bags? The Lakers are in a tight spot right now in their search for a center, especially with Daniel Theis opting to return to Europe. The pool of available big men is shrinking, and names like Mo Bamba, Larry Nance Jr., and Kelly Olynyk are emerging as potential targets. But let's be real, the Lakers need to make some moves fast. The latest reports from Jovan Buha suggest they should focus on adding players with a defensive mindset, but first, they need to clear some roster space by potentially cutting one or two players. Christian Wood, Cam Reddish, Shake Milton, and Markieff F. Morris are all on the chopping block. Personally, I think Christian Wood should be the first to go, and then they can decide on a second player. The urgency is palpable as the playoff buyout deadline looms on March 1st, just 3 weeks away. Are they really going to risk going into the playoffs without a solid backup center? That's a dangerous game to play. Buha also mentioned the possibility of converting Christian Koloko or Trey Jemison from a two-way contract to a full roster spot. Between the two, I lean towards Koloko. He has shown flashes of promise, particularly with his lob threat and rim protection. The Lakers have some options, but let's be honest, they're quite underwhelming. This is a critical moment for the franchise, and they need to get it right. So, do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. The clock is ticking, and the pressure is on. And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Let's get the conversation going.